It's not weird. It's fun, guys. So just be cool.
Do you really want Acuna Jr. running your All-Star team? I don't think
It's
so.
like a clip of him dropping
Bryce
a ball.
Harper.
Yeah.
We have different tastes in men.
That is a roster that can win you the championship.
We knew something strange was gonna get said at some point.
All right, you guys saw last week the jersey draft that Owen, Ethan, Bennett, and Edison did. So right now, we are going to decide who won that. Me and Parker both watched it, and we put a lot of thought into this. So we're going to tell you right now who won it.
That was beautiful. Yeah, there was a clear winner. In my opinion,
Clear.
For me, I wouldn't say it was clear. I would say I had trouble choosing, but there was one that stood out more than the others.
Okay, well let's hear who you have in mind. Who do you
Right
think
now, and it probably won't change.
That's a real strong.
I had Owen taking the cake on the draft.
Let's
Wow.
go.
So here's my thoughts. I liked Edison. Honestly, if Edison didn't draft Philly Grays, I probably would have had Edison winning that draft. Edison had a really strong draft, but I despised the Philly Grays.
He got stuck with them at the end.
He could have gone with literally anything else, and I probably would have picked him to win. But I hate those jerseys, so I'm sorry, Edison, but you lost that draft because you chose those jerseys. Ethan also had a pretty strong draft, but the problem with Ethan was he had a jersey from each team that I like. I like all the jerseys he picked, even more so than some of Owen's. But he didn't have a really strong jersey. Owen got the powder blues, and I think that's what sealed the cake for him. Ethan, I think sealed the cake.
Yeah.
Sealed the deal.
Yep.
Sealed the deal.
Take the cake, seal the deal.
Yeah, you combine.
Sealed the cake. He sealed the cake
I
with
like
that. I think that kind of just put him over the edge, even though maybe some of his other jerseys weren't quite as good as Ethan's. Ethan didn't have a standout jersey, in my opinion, and I believe that's why Owen seals the cake on that one.
Yeah, so I thought Edison was a clear winner, very clear. And so
Wow.
for me, my draft board would have been Kelly Green 1,
Yeah.
Pinstripe Blues 2, and then the gray 3, like overall. So I thought he got the top jersey on my board, the third best jersey on my board, and then 2 great Sixers jerseys. And you know me, I love the Sixers. So for me, I like that gray jersey. Like it looks cool to me. And then obviously you got my favorite jersey, and you got 2 Sixers jerseys. So
Yeah,
that's why I like Edison.
I think Edison had a wonderful draft. It was just the grays that got me. If he did not draft that gray jersey, I probably would have had him winning without a doubt.
But I don't know. I don't even remember Bennett's draft, so I think he was
Wow.
last.
Bennett.
Yeah,
That's what I was
I
gonna
didn't
ask.
really
Bennett,
have a-
we didn't like. Bennett went black Sixers, Phillies City Connect, the like blue ones.
I believe the Phillies have
The Flyers
way
white.
better jerseys than their City Connects. I don't think that should have been the first Philly jersey drafted.
Yeah. Well, for him, and he also took the cream, Phillies cream as
but
well. So it was
I do
those
love
two.
the creams. I do love the Philly creams.
It was the City Connects that
It was
did.
the City Connects that I'm not a fan of.
That was a very risky pick by him, controversial, because he really likes them. Some people like them, but I think overall people aren't big fans of the City Connects. So I'm honored that Luke chose me. No bias. I'm confident there's no bias because I think that you like legitimately wouldn't just be like, oh, I want Owen to win.
No.
I got to earn it. So
And
it feels good.
I do think Edison swept you for the most part, but it was the grays. I don't like those grays.
That sucks for him because that was the last pick of the draft too.
I
He almost
that's the
had
hard
it,
one
and
to
They were
stuck
number
with.
3 on my board. Those
Really?
I love those jerseys.
I don't
Wow.
like the grays. They're just not.
Of the Phillies ones, I would put them the lowest, but I don't like despise them.
I
think they're good away with jerseys.
I just don't like them. They seem. I don't know. I don't like them.
Interesting. Well, there you go. Those were the official results, I guess. And we're gonna do another draft right now. This time we're gonna be doing a lot of drafts. I have a lot of ideas that we just enjoy doing the drafts. I think they're fun content. People seem to enjoy them. So this week's draft, we are drafting the most attractive Philadelphia athletes.
Currently playing.
Currently,
Good
fine.
note.
Otherwise, Jason Kelsey would be the first one off the board.
Yeah, obviously he was voted. What was it? Sexiest man.
He was runner-up, I think.
Yeah,
runner-up.
he didn't actually.
He didn't
So
win,
close.
but
win,
he
but
was.
he was
runner-up.
He was in the competition.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Jason Kelsey, honorable mention, not going to be on anyone's team.
Or
because there's
unanimous
current
number 1
players.
overall pick, but
And we're
just put it
also
aside.
we're not doing any flyers because I'm sure there's some good-looking guys. We just don't We got to get better.
We're
with
working on it.
Flyers
We
players.
said that's a promise
An
of
area
ours.
for
We haven't done our Flyers history episode yet. After that, we'll be able to integrate Flyers into our drafts.
Yeah.
So right now, no Flyers. So that means just.
I mean,
the
some
Eagles.
Flyers jerseys made it into the jersey draft.
Yep.
I
That's
love
true.
the Flyers All-Blacks. The Flyers All-Blacks are a great jersey.
I got hated on for picking them in
Really?
our
I
draft.
think
They
it's
were
a
like,
great
"Oh,
jersey.
those aren't even the best Flyers one."
I think they're
I
a
was
good
like,
jersey.
I like the All Blacks.
The Eagles All-Blacks are better in my opinion.
Yes.
That's why I thought Ethan had a good pick with those. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got the Sixers, the Eagles, and the Phillies. We're gonna pick basically all right. We're gonna figure out who do we think is the best looking players, and we're each gonna pick 5 people. We'll have like a basketball type, 5-man rotation
Yep.
with our players.
Yeah, a starting 5.
Starting 5, and then we want you guys to decide, okay, who won this draft.
Who drafted the most attractive team?
Right, exactly. So we're gonna basically try and draft the most attractive current players in the
That-
3 major sports.
Pretty simple formula,
Pretty simple.
I think. This is guys rating guys' attractiveness.
Yeah.
Could get a little weird. It's not weird. It's fun, guys. So just be cool, all right? It's a fun exercise. And so yeah, I think do you think that everyone's vote counts equal in the comments? Or
No.
do women get a little more say on
A little bit more.
on
They get a
how
lot
attractive
more.
the guys are?
They get a lot
okay,
more.
all right, that's
Yeah.
fair. So their votes might count double. So yeah, time to rate guys on how attractive they are.
that sounds weird. We figured out the draft order before we started. Sorry.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that we're all in the frame
right.
for this. So I have the first pick. Out of all the Philly athletes, I think that the most attractive, and I'll say there were 2. There's a clear top 2 for me.
There's a clear one.
So I'm flipping a coin between 2 guys here, and it's tough. I'm gonna say Jalen Hurts.
That's a good pick.
It was
Wow.
between him and one other guy. I'm sure he'll get picked by one of you two at the next. But number 1 overall, I'm taking.
I feel like I'm gonna disappoint whoever it is, but I have my answer for who I want to take number 1.
Wow. Okay.
Well,
with number 1 overall, I'm taking number 1 Jalen Hurts.
yeah, Jalen Hurts is he's a good looking guy.
He's a good looking guy. I'm gonna take Bryce Harper.
That was my
Wow.
other number 1.
Yeah,
that
that's
was
who I thought. I was
1A and 1B.
I mean, that was for me. Jalen and Harper were the 1A, 1B.
Really?
Yeah,
I
great
didn't
pick.
have either of those guys in my top
Really?
5.
Well, then it's great that you got the 3rd pick. This doesn't
Yeah.
even hurt your board that bad.
No, it doesn't. I have a clear number 1, like a very clear number 1, and then everybody else is just in a distant second. Kelly Oubre
Yeah.
on the 76ers.
Good pick.
He
would have been my next.
He's a good looking guy. He's a really good looking guy.
That was the only Sixer that I could think of that I was like, this is a Sixer that I would pick for good looking.
Yeah.
That's
Not that there
great-
aren't
great
others,
3
but
pick.
I also don't know them quite as well. So
Yeah, and Bryce Harper. I mean, Bryce Harper is a really good looking guy, and I mean same with Jalen Hurts.
I think we have a
But-
strong top 3.
It's a very strong.
Yeah,
top
good
3.
start to the draft.
Like very strong top 3. However, voted the number 1 most attractive football player currently with 36,000.
Where did you find this?
Yeah, wait, what?
on Reddit?
On Reddit. Yep.
Let me show you this
He's bringing
photo.
data.
I got the
into
photo.
why-
I got the photo. Saquon Barkley,
Wow.
my second
Okay.
overall pick.
He was up there for me as well.
Yeah,
Sa-
that's a good pick.
I haven't disagreed
Saquon.
with any of these yet.
Top 2 on my board. Saquon Barkley. Obviously, he's got a 6-pack. He's got Saquads. Very good looking guy. Got the curly hair.
Not anymore.
Well,
He's got it shorter now, which is still. I took
Still
Jalen Hurts.
looks-
He's got the
Exactly.
clean cut. Yeah.
clean cut, nice look. So
I don't know how I feel about this. I feel fine about this pick, but I feel like I'm gonna have a pretty baseball heavy draft. Which
The Phillies are a very good looking
they are a
team.
very good looking team.
Best
So,
in baseball.
With that being
They
said,
say.
I think I'll be taking Nick Castellanos. With the
Really?
second pick, with my second pick.
Out of all the Phillies, that's the first one I disagree with.
Really, I think Nick Castellanos is a very good looking man.
Wow.
I think they also have some other guys too, but
Yeah, I think
I wanted to get Casty, and there's plenty of other ones that I can take.
Okay.
No matter who you take here, I feel like I'm still gonna get one that I want.
Interesting.
Casty's a good. He's a good looking guy for sure. Yeah, he was up there for me. He was up there.
Okay. He was not on my board. Castellanos was not on. I think I had like 8 Phillies. I think he was 9th.
Really?
What?
Did not have Castellanos up there.
No,
that
he
high.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He was up there for me. He
Yeah.
was pretty high up there.
Okay, so I have back-to-back. I know for sure.
Telling me that this man did not make your best looking board.
Yeah,
No,
that guy's.
I don't like the goatee. That's. Yeah.
I think he's got more of like an older dad type of handsomeness.
Okay. That's fair. Okay.
Yeah, look at that.
I need you to send me some your like favorite pictures of the guy you draft, like your Saquon one, so I can put them in here.
Yeah.
So they can be properly represented with
Right.
like nice pictures. I know for sure I'm taking JT Realmuto.
Oh, I love
That's
that
a good
pick.
one.
I think he's got the buzz cut. He's got like the just like
I love JT.
great
That's
like
a great pick.
manly baseball like no nonsense.
That was
that type of look.
I was him or Cassie. Was,
He's got-
was my,
He looks like he could go out and be a good-looking blue-collar worker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's
Guy.
got like sharp eyes.
Uh-huh.
Is how I would describe him. Like very sharp eyes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was going between Cassie and JT, and I
Okay.
was hoping JT would fall, but he didn't. So
Yeah. So
good pick, I
now
like that.
I need to decide: do I make sure I get a Sixer? Because I think there's one more Sixer who's not on Ubre's level, but I think there's a clear number
Right.
2 best-looking Sixer.
Yeah, I feel like Oubre, the drop off between
Yeah.
Oubre and the basketball players.
Yeah.
And then the baseball guys, like Bryce Harper and the baseball guys, and then like the best looking Eagles players, like there's 2 of them up there, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it's like there's a bigger drop off between Oubre and the rest of the basketball crowd. For sure.
Agreed. So I think that if I go best overall, it's another Philly. And I think I'll just go best overall. I don't think I'm going to try to spread out my team too much. I just want to take who I think is the best. So I'm going to go with Alec Boehm. Yeah, so JT and Alec Boehm.
I was gonna take Boehm,
Sniped them.
but I'll go with a good alternative to Boehm. I'll go Bryson Stott.
Yeah, he was the highest baseball guy on my board.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm disagreeing with Luke on Stott was on my list, but he was pretty low for a Philly for me. Luke and I are not.
We have different taste in men.
We knew something strange was going to get said at some point. We're walking a tightrope. It's a good pick.
You guys took a lot of the baseball guys. I feel like there's a drop off now a little bit for me in terms of when you compare baseball to like
Let's look
the
at
other
the next
sports.
baseball guy because I know who I want. Sorry, go ahead.
So I'm gonna go. I could go a couple. The highest guys on my board right now are both football guys. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to go, 3 football, and then maybe save my last pick for a baseball. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go at least 1 football. My highest on the board right now is Zach McPherson. I don't know, from the Eagles. That guy, holy cow.
That's a good one. Parker's got pictures. He's got receipts.
Look at how good
Yeah.
that guy is.
It's a good one.
It's a good pick.
He's a great looking guy, wide receiver for the Eagles.
Corner.
Quarterback. I don't know why I said wide receiver.
Yeah, that's
so
a good one.
he's highest on my board. I gotta pick him. He's a good looking guy.
Parker did his research.
I
He's
did my
prepared.
research, and there's one guy that I think is gonna be available come my last pick.
Sleeper.
A sleeper. And he's really high up for me. So I think I'm gonna hold off, and I'm gonna pick. I think I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna pick a baseball guy. Trey Turner.
No!
Trey Turner. Yep.
I was going
I
to take
needed-
Trey with the next pick.
I needed a baseball guy.
Yeah. Great pick.
And so I'm going Trey Turner. He's obviously playing really well right now, but he also looks good while he's doing it. So Trey Turner.
Fantastic pick. I just realized
That is
since
devastating.
we did 5 that just for fairness sake, like I'm gonna end up picking and you're still gonna end up last. Like, do you want to do a 6th round just so that I like finish so that it's like
No.
more balanced? You
Well,
don't
we
care
could.
about
We
balance.
could. It doesn't
You
matter.
could be like starting 5 and a 6th man.
Yeah, we could do it 6-man. We'll do
Okay.
it 6-man.
Just because I don't want it to be unfair that I like finish my last pick is also the beginning of the I want it to snake back to me so that we're balanced.
Right. We'll do it 6-man.
Okay. I don't know why I didn't think of that. You always do even numbers for a snake draft, but
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do a 6-man.
Oh, dang it. It was the guy I was going to pick, but he's not on the Eagles anymore.
Oh, That's
wait,
unfortunate.
you took Turner. Sorry, I'm updating the board.
Yeah, I took Turner.
Man, I need a
Turner.
second now.
Luke's draft plan has been blown up.
I was gonna take Trey there.
Yeah, Trey was also the highest on my board.
Yeah,
Great pick.
Trey
Great
Trey
pick.
wasn't the highest on my board, but I needed a baseball, and he was the highest base. Actually, he was the second highest baseball guy.
Trey's got like a like young, not baby face, but like young face for
He does.
his age. He has like the light beard, nice hair. He smiles a lot. Like he's got a younger vibe. Opposite of Nick Castellanos. So if Luke had Castellanos and Trey,
It would balance
he'd have
out.
like yeah.
Yeah, no, I
I'm looking through rosters.
I think I kind of have that balance with JT and Bohm, where Bohm's like the younger,
That's true.
flowy hair. JT is more like, the buzz cut. I really don't. I'm struggling. You said he has sharp eyes. I like that. There's something about JT's like demeanor.
yeah,
It's like he's just
intense.
cool. Yeah, like a
Intense.
good intensity.
Right, a good intensity.
Jalen has that too.
He does.
So-
he does. He's got the good intensity is a good
Yeah.
way to put it.
I've got the short hair with intensity on lock. Hertz
You
and
do.
JT,
You do.
we're ready.
Yeah, no, you do have a lot of intense,
Mm-hmm.
the sharp eyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mine might be more of, I might be going for more of like the like
Clean
intense, like blue collar type. I think you're going more like your guys could all be models.
Yeah, which is what I would
Yeah.
kind of want. Like,
Yeah, different types of attractive.
yeah, different
I think
types.
we-
different
yeah.
types for sure.
There's one guy on my draft board that is a huge wild card that I'm scared to pick. Kind of like the City Connects, where I'm like, some people are going to be like, yes, that pick won the draft for you for me. And other people are going to be like the opposite and be like, that's like Luke did with the Grays. They're going to be like, that guy ruined your team.
Yeah.
And I'm scared to pick him. I don't know. Yeah.
Well,
It's going to come down to that for me.
maybe he could
might
be your
my
sixth man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We'll see. Luke is really...
I'm trying
flummoxed.
to expand outside the Phillies. I'm just having trouble doing that. And maybe it's a bias, but
I think there's 3 Sixers left
but the problem is
in my mind
I don't
that
know.
could
The Sixers
do it.
looks quite as well.
make it. Well, you can look up like pictures of it.
Maybe I could just go like. Is this my 5th pick?
This is your 4th pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
You currently have
I have
Casty,
Bryce,
Stott, and Bryce. Okay, yeah, you need to not take a Philly. Yeah, good call. You took the like right side of the Phillies. You've got second base, first base, right field. They're all like
Luke's
together
building out
in that side.
an all baseball squad.
How many Sixers do you have left? If I can ask, how many Sixers do you have left on your board?
Maybe-
I have 3 left
I've
on
got
mine.
2. I've got
Okay.
2. Yeah.
Okay.
This could be an awful pick, like a horrendous pick, like a Jarvis Landry level pick.
Okay.
That's a deep cut.
That is a throwback.
deep cut.
grab.
That
If
was
you
more-
know about that, comment.
I don't know. I'm picking this based on my history.
Okay.
Joel Embiid,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
because when I called him hot,
That's
Yeah,
a good. That's
you
a
did.
good fan.
That's a good
pick.
callback.
Yeah.
That's a fan favorite. Yeah,
and
that's
it's honestly the best way, in my opinion. I feel like I can expand my team outside of baseball.
Yeah.
I think that's not a bad pick. You know, I don't think he's the most attractive,
I had guys ahead of him on the Sixers.
but he's solid. You know, Joel.
I
like
don't
his
know
hair.
what a lot
I
of the
like
other
his hair.
Sixers look like, so
Yeah.
Success
I mean,
also
I
makes you more
would
attractive.
recognize them, but I also don't think I'd be able to pinpoint them
Yeah,
in my mind.
money
That
makes
that
you
is a hot
attractive.
man.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of money. No, I do actually. I just thought of
Height,
another Sixer.
tall guys.
I thought of
Okay.
another Sixer to add, so
All
I
right.
do have 3 Sixers left.
It is Owens.
Okay.
Sure.
I need a Sixer here. I would like to get a Sixer. I don't have a Sixer yet. So I'm between 2. I have 2 that are in like a similar spot for me, and then there's one guy that's lower. I'm gonna go Paul George.
Yep. That's a good one. That's the guy I didn't think about right away for some reason. But that is a great pick. He's got, again, the clean cut.
Yeah, I think that's my theme.
Yeah, that is your theme. Clean cut, presents himself very well.
Really like his beard.
And I think height also makes a difference too. Like these basketball guys are like 6'6", like big, like good-looking guys. You know what I mean? They're not
Yeah.
like they're
Tall,
not like,
athletic.
yeah. So that's I like that pick a lot.
Yeah. So Paul George, my first one, and then next I will. These two picks are guys who have like very similar looks. Like they just have the same like beard and hair basically. So Paul George and Darius Slay.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good
Darius
pick.
Slay is a good looking guy.
Darius Slay is very good looking. Yeah, I
So-
like. Again, he's clean cut. Like,
After Parker and I had our chat about our themes, I was like, I'm just gonna lean into this. I've got a brand of my team.
you do have a brand. That's a great pick. I like that a lot.
Thank you.
For sure. Now we wrap back around to Luke for Luke's fifth pick, right? And then we'll have one bench guy.
So So I have one more.
You have one more,
Yeah.
And me and Luke still have two more each.
Okay. Oh man, so now I gotta decide what I don't know what I'm gonna do with that sixth pick. Ooh, okay. So my team is currently Jalen Hurts, JT Realmuto, Paul George, Darius Slay. Wait, who else did I take? Oh, Alec Boehm. Sorry, Alec, that I forgot about you. I feel good about my team. I got the clean cut guys. I got some nice hair with Boehm. I'm feeling good. Will Luke go back to the Phillies or is he strolling through the Eagles roster?
What?
Another idea for the comments. Comment below. Just rank the three of us are attractive. No, don't do that. That would be mean. Unless you put like 1, 1, 1, then that's allowed. That's allowed.
Yeah, for sure.
I have potential. I just need to find a better picture of this person.
Okay. You can find the picture. Yeah.
I will.
When I'm editing, I will do my best to find good pictures. If you can't find
I
them
think that's
right
a good
now.
looking man. I'm gonna go with Sidney Brown. Is he? No, he's on the Broncos now. Dang it.
What? No.
No, he's on the Eagles.
Yeah.
Who got
yeah,
traded to the Browns or Broncos?
Not.
Somebody got traded.
Him.
A linebacker got traded to the Broncos.
Yeah. Sidney Brown. We just drafted him.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go Sidney Brown.
That's a good one.
it's a good
I
pick.
thought about. He was like
We
just
did
outside
trade a
my
linebacker
board.
to the Broncos. Who did we trade to the Broncos? Like 2 years ago.
Oh, Alex Singleton.
That's what I was thinking.
He has a flowing mane that he would have been a good pick.
Yeah.
Okay, Sidney Brown. I like that. That's a good pick
Yeah.
All right, so I've got two guys now, right?
to finish up.
All right, so these are my last two guys.
Two guys. What?
I get
Yeah, we're coming back.
coming back.
Oh,
around.
I didn't realize you were doing
Yeah,
that.
so we're doing a 6-man too.
Yeah.
So my number 5 pick is gonna be Jordan Mailata.
Dude, that was one of my sleepers I was debating.
I
Great
love
pick.
Jordan Mailata. I got it. He's the
Brawn.
big man on my team. You
Great
know,
pick.
And I feel like an Australian accent automatically brings
Yeah,
you up.
and he
like
can
3 or
sing.
4 notches.
yeah, he can sing. He's got an Australian accent, and oh man, he's a good looking guy.
Dude, that's an awesome pick.
Yeah, I got to round out my roster with him. He was the highest left on my board. And I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to go basketball again. Jared McCain,
Yep.
the new rookie for the 76ers. The reason I like putting him as my 6th man is because you got Kelly Oubre. You know, he's got the crazy hair. He can kind of do whatever he wants with it. And then you got Jared McCain, who's like kind of like the rookie version of that. You know what I mean? He's got
protege.
The protege. He's got the curly big head of hair. And so I'm gonna put him in my 6-man spot.
Man, I was just saying how good I feel about my team, but Parker's team is also loaded.
Yeah.
Man, your team is good, Luke. I just disagreed with the Castellanos and Stott. That bumps it down for me. But the audience, I can see people liking those too. You've got
Yeah.
you've
All
got
right.
options. So
My last pick, I think I'm going to have to go back to the Phillies here.
I'm scared.
I feel like you're going to disagree with this pick too, because you like to disagree with my picks, but I'm going to take Schwarber.
Schwarber.
I think that's a good pick. There's a different guy that I was thinking of taking on the Phillies, so that Schwarber's good. Schwarber has a great beard.
I love Schwarber's beard.
Yeah. I don't like Stott's beard, so you balanced out I think Stott has a bad beard. But yeah, Schwarber's is nice. And you added some muscle like Parker did with Mailata, a little more burly.
Yeah.
I'm interested to hear who your Philly is.
This is one Okay, so I was between Mailata and this guy. I was like, I think Mailata's a great pick. If I snipe him at the end, that'd be a steal. But since Mailata is no longer on the board, I'm going to go with my wild card that I was telling Parker I'm really scared of.
Okay.
Brandon Marsh.
What? Wow,
Oh,
that is a wild
that
It's
guess.
a bold one because
Wow.
it's polarizing.
That is polarizing.
It's very polarizing. He's what I've heard people say he's Philly hot. Like he's that. That's how the description of his like
See, now that's a
specifically
thing I
in
think
Philly.
I disagree with.
I don't know. The beard is a little much. I had two other guys on the
The
Phillies.
wet hair is a little much.
I only had two guys. I had three guys left on my board. Two of them were Phillies, and none of them were him.
Okay.
But I mean, he does look. I mean, it depends. Like he kind of.
It depends on your taste.
Yeah, it
It's
depends on your taste.
It's
Yeah,
a very
I mean,
risky
it's-
add to my team.
Right.
It's a hard draft, yeah.
I feel like he's the type of guy that's gonna like probably marry someone. Is he already married?
I don't think so.
know. We don't know.
But
No,
who
he and Bohm are roommates.
Who are we
Okay.
talking about?
So I got the roommates on my team. I didn't even think about that.
Marsh, okay.
I
Team
think Marsh
chemistry.
will marry someone who's like very strong, like physically.
Interesting.
I mean, his sister is an Olympian.
Yeah.
Okay, well there you go. It makes sense. But the way that he looks, it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, he's also like very like built. He played
Yeah.
football. He was a Texas football player, not Texas, but like he grew up in Texas, played high school football, like was really good. So he's like built like a football player, but is also like athletic. And
Nice.
I just think it's majestic the way he moves across the field.
Nice.
So
Before we do our roundup, our recap, let's do 3 honorable mentions.
okay,
These
yeah,
are
yeah.
Just the 3
I
guys.
have some extras.
All right, we'll do some honorable mentions.
Jeez.
Honorable mention number 1, Tyrese Maxey.
Yep.
I think that he's a pretty good looking guy.
Yeah. Great smile.
Didn't quite make it, but he's smiley. I like Tyrese Maxey.
Yep.
Honorable mention number 2, Aaron Nola.
Yep.
He
Also,
has like the flowy hair, and I was gonna add that if I needed it, but I already had hair, so I didn't need that. Aaron Nola, and then for me, guy that I think looks really attractive, Ranger Suarez was up there.
Oh, interesting.
I like the way Ranger Suarez looks. He's just got the dad bod, and he's clean cut, and his like I don't know.
His hair has nice texture.
Yeah.
Underrated hair for Ranger Suarez.
I like Ranger Suarez a lot.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, my honorable mentions: Spencer Turnbull, Phillies pitcher,
yeah.
nice hair. Also, I had Bohm, so I felt good about the hair category. Bohm is carrying my hair category. So yeah, I did think about Turnbull as another pick at my 6, but he felt like not as good as Mailata. I would have put Mailata over Turnbull, and then Marsh, I wanted to go wild card. So Spencer Turnbull, and then I also had Johan Rojas on the Phillies.
Okay.
I thought
Yep.
that he's young. I like his beard too. I was thinking about beards a lot, facial hair. So he was on my list. And then the Eagles, I had Devontae Smith and AJ Brown also on my board.
So you're just taking everybody now. Oh, it's just naming as many people as he can for.
Oh, sorry.
honorable mentions.
Parker had who else was left on his board, so I was.
Oh, I don't
I
have
had
anybody else
mine
left
on
on
the-
my board.
I just accidentally deleted it.
Oh, you can hit undo, right?
It went
you
to-
made a new note and then
Oh
deleted
my
that.
gosh.
Okay.
Yeah, I would give Christopher Sanchez an honorable mention. Pitcher for the Phillies.
Yeah, he would. If I got Paul George, Darius Slay, and Christopher Sanchez all on the same team, it's like just 3 guys of the same. I could have. Yeah, like this is my type.
Yeah.
He has the same look as them.
I was gonna say AJ Brown, but Owen decided to take that.
Sorry.
Honorable mention AJ Brown.
Nice.
That's what I got for you guys.
Yeah.
Some honorable mentions right there.
So let's recap our teams. Let's
Oh, yeah.
recap them.
Oops.
So that way.
Do you wanna?
Yeah.
You can recap them.
So I took Jalen Hurts, JT Realmuto, Alec Boehm, Paul George, Darius Slay, and Brandon Marsh.
I took Bryce Harper, Nick Castellanos, Bryson Stott, Joel Embiid, Sidney Brown, and Kyle Schwarber.
I took Kelly Oubre, Saquon Barkley, Zach McPherson, Trey Turner, Jordan Mailata, and Jared McCain. Bang.
Okay.
I-
I think those are pretty even.
I don't know.
Solid teams.
I mean, I'm biased on my team.
I think everybody's biased on all our teams. I think
I've
Owen
got-
had a really good draft, though.
I've
I like
got
Owen's
3
draft a lot.
models. I've got 3 models, and then you throw in Trey Turner and Jordan Mailata.
Yeah.
You got
I love the Mailata pick. If I had to pick like a favorite pick, like getting Mailata there,
oh yeah,
amazing.
I think that was a
value.
good pick.
And
Amazing.
I literally have like Kelly Oubre and Saquon Barkley are like next level type stuff.
Yeah. I feel great about my team. I'm worried that you guys are not gonna like Brandon Marsh. I think it's a fun pick, but I'm worried that killed me.
That could kill it.
So we'll see. Let us know in the comments or on socials. I need to figure out how to get the All Philly All the Time count to be able to put a poll in the bottom of the reel, because right now I can't do it. I gotta fix it so that you guys can vote on reels. So great draft, boys. That was fun. Happy to do it with you.
Heavy baseball lineup, which is not a bad.
The Phillies are a good looking team.
They
Parker, what are these that you just pulled out that people watching on YouTube will see?
That's right. We got little whiteboards here because what we're going to be doing next is some trivia. Some Philly sports trivia. All right? This is for the ultimate Philadelphia sports fan.
ASMR.
Owen is going to be the moderator. He's going to be the one asking the questions, and it's going to be me versus Luke, 1v1.
I need the marker.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that would help.
Me versus Luke, 1v1, trying to get the most amount of questions right. Are we playing to a certain number, or are we just going to wing it?
I think that we should play to a number.
5.
I don't know how many you guys will get, so you think 5's good?
We'll do 5, and if we need to,
If you get them fast.
If we need to go up or down, we can.
Okay, cool. So there are levels
Oh.
to these cards,
Whoa.
difficulty levels.
So do we get more points
So-
for a...
I think that should, yeah, that's what I was going to suggest. I think that would be fun if you do it that way. So, should have organized these beforehand, but that's okay. I think that, yeah, like Jeopardy, basically, kind of, there should be like value where a harder one is worth more. So there is.
Why did it go 1, 2, 3, 7?
I don't know if there's a reasoning behind that.
Maybe certain numbers?
I'm not sure. Maybe they just were like Trey Turner, number 7. I don't know. Red 7.
So we have.
Yeah,
Which one's the
I
hardest?
think
Which
we'll
one's
do it like Jeopardy, where you guys get like one of you gets to start and you pick a point value that you want, and then if you get it, then you get to pick the next point value. So
And which one's easiest and hardest?
1 is easy to like it's worth more points if it's harder. So 1 is easy, worth 1 point, and so on. So maybe we can go to 10
All right,
because
yeah,
of
let's
the
go
point
to 10.
values. So here we go. Before we start, I would like to shout out my girlfriend because she. I don't remember where she found this game, honestly. Sorry. But yeah, she provided the game and these whiteboards. So it's like the providing sponsor. Philly Sports Trivia Game, brought to you by Grace. So do you guys just want to like rock, paper, scissors for who gets to pick?
No, I'll let Luke.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, Luke.
What point value would you like, Luke?
I think we're just gonna start off with a 1. No idea what to expect.
That's
here,
what I
so
would've
think,
done.
I think we're gonna start off simple, or maybe not simple. We don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Now, here's I can randomly pick. There's 4 on a card. There's A, B, C, and D, and it's like one of like each. Like they're different categories.
Okay.
So should we do like Luke pick the point value, Parker gets to pick A, B, C, or D?
Yeah, let's do it.
And you don't know which.
B.
B.
We're going B.
What quarterback did the Eagles acquire by trading Nick Foles to the Rams in 2015?
Huh.
I should have fun theme music underneath this. I'll put fun game show music underneath that you guys can hear. One more time. What quarterback did the Eagles acquire by trading Nick Foles to the Rams in 2015? Feel free to play along at home.
I have no guess.
We should probably have a shot clock. I'm thinking now.
Oh,
How
no.
confident are you in your guess, Luke?
4 out of 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you guys want to know if I know the answer or not,
No.
or do you? Okay.
No, I don't.
All right.
All right. I got my guess.
I will not let you know which ones I know the answers to or not. So all of you listening, just assume I know the answers to all of them. I don't, but
Oh, that's embarrassing. All right.
I don't think Parker feels good about his. Do you want to reveal them at the same time?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Parker said Kirk. Luke said Nate Sutfeld. Those are both incorrect. They acquired good old long sleeve Sam Bradford.
Oh.
That was a Chip Kelly move,
Yeah.
getting Sam Bradford, who played, I think, like 2 seasons for the Eagles
What's that guy?
and was really bad.
He was a quarterback.
Nate Sudfeld
Yeah.
was the 3rd string quarterback on the Super Bowl team.
That's right.
Looks very much like Nick Foles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang.
So, yeah. So, nobody got that.
All right,
Um,
I'll pick next.
Oh, you want the
We'll
4?
go for the 4 pick.
Okay, Luke, A, B, C, or D?
We'll go C.
What? Oh, boy. What Eagles offensive lineman started 127 straight games at guard and tackle from 1974 to 1982?
Oh my gosh.
I have never heard of this guy. So just neither of you are gonna get this.
Maybe we should go with the lower
we can
point
we can
values.
skip to the next. Yeah, you both got the 1-pointer wrong, and Parker was like, you know what we should do? Go to 4. Jason Kelsey, Damian. It was Jerry Sizemore.
Wow. Dude, what a
This
absolute
guy-
legend.
Shout out Jerry.
I feel like I've heard that name on the Kelsey podcast.
Really?
I
Wow.
could be totally just throwing
Jerry
that out.
Sizemore.
Ew, that's the hair one.
Oh shoot. I don't know.
There's hair on Parker's whiteboard now.
That was not a good idea.
I
I'll
thought
share the.
You could just borrow Luke's. Yeah.
Okay, we'll share
Um,
that. Yeah.
That was hilarious. Back to you, Luke.
Let's go 2.
Okay.
We can step it up a little bit, but I think I don't
Both
think
have 0
7
points.
was the right answer, or 4, whatever you want to call it.
A, B, C, or D, Parker?
D.
Oh my goodness.
B.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll do B.
You are just
Yeah.
thinking.
D was Penn hosted Yale in the January 1st, 1927 opening of what cathedral of college basketball? And it was the Palestra. So, B, what popular accessory did Allen Iverson help popularize when he began wearing it in games as an attempt to deal with bursitis on his right elbow? What basketball accessory did Allen Iverson popularize? You both seem to be ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I don't
All right.
feel confident.
3, 2, 1.
Arm sleeve.
Arm sleeve!
Oh, we
Points
both
for both
got it,
of
right?
you.
We both got it.
There you go. 2 points for each.
Yeah, the
You
arm
can
sleeve.
mark that.
Arm sleeve was pretty popular
somewhere.
for a little while.
Yeah, Allen Iverson, made that a look for people. So there you go. They're on the board.
We'll go back to 1.
That's probably A, B, C, or D, Parker.
A.
Okay. Good thing you didn't pick. Okay, yeah. Good thing you didn't pick C because that's Flyers one. So that was
Okay.
unfortunate for you guys. Okay, A. Who was formally introduced to the public on the kids' show Captain Noah and His Magical Ark and made his Phillies debut on April 25th, 1978?
What?
Think
I don't
just
know any 70s
think
players.
about who was formerly introduced to the public. They were introduced to the public on a kids show, Captain Noah and His Magical Ark, and made his Phillies debut April 25th, 1978.
I don't know any players.
Okay,
Wait, baseball?
a regular person is not introduced to the public on a kids show. People already know they exist, right?
This is a baseball player.
So
It
I
doesn't
don't,
say
I don't want to
baseball.
like give it away.
Does it say
They made their
hold on.
Phillies debut,
Oh, Phillies debut.
but they were introduced to the public.
I
via
got it.
a kids
I have
show.
my answer.
I
have my answer.
Do you think it kind of clicked? for
Yes.
Luke. Yeah.
Okay.
All
I
right.
got it.
3, 2, 1. Elmo.
Elmo or Nemo? One of the two.
It was the Philly Fanatic, Luke.
Oh, what?
So they came up with the concept, and then he was like on the
That makes sense.
show because he's a mascot.
Yeah,
Dang it.
that's.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the actual show. I thought it was introduced on Elmo or on Nemo.
Oh no, he was introduced on Captain Noah and His Magical Ark, whatever that is.
Oh, okay.
Never heard of that, but yeah. Okay, so Luke is in the lead with 3.
We'll go 2.
Parker, letter.
A.
On June 14th, 2014, So finally something in the 2010s. Who knocked his 2,235th hit to surpass Mike Schmidt as the Phillies' all-time hits leader?
You said, what year was this, 2014?
2014. Who surpassed Mike Schmidt as the Phillies' all-time hits leader in 2014?
I'm going between two. I'm confident. 50. I'm 5 out of 10 on my answer.
The pressure, you kind of need to get this.
I know.
A Phillies one is your chance to get Parker.
I know. I'm a 5 out of 10 on this answer. Have we even had a single Eagles? Oh yeah, our first one was
We
Eagles.
didn't have.
About the
We only had one
Yeah.
Sixers.
Jerry Sizemore from the 70s.
sorry, 2. My bad. I'm 50%
Oh.
confident in my answer. I feel like I'm gonna put this one, and it's gonna be the other guy that I'm thinking of.
I don't know any Phillies players.
I like thinking about your dad listening to this because last time we did like a trivia thing,
So
he
I'm,
was
like, leaning out.
he was like, "Guys, what are you doing?" He was disappointed in some of the answers because like he would come on here and probably
Okay.
do like
Especially with the older ones.
he would probably do better than me because of age.
3, 2, 1. Pat Connaughton.
Ryan Howard.
Who's your other one?
Chase Utley.
No,
Who was it?
Jimmy Rollins.
Oh, J-Roll.
Ryan Howard hit for too much power. He
I
didn't
knew
get as
he
many
had-
hits.
Yeah. Darn it.
And he got hurt.
Yeah.
So
Let's go.
forgot
I
about Jimmy.
dodged
Wow,
the
you
bullet.
survived.
I dodged the bullet.
there.
it was J-Roll.
All right, let's go another
should've
one
gotten
back.
that one.
I got to tie Luke. I got to get Luke tied up.
A random thing Ethan today was talking about. He was like, I would love to have Cole Hamels jersey.
Ooh, that'd be a cool jersey.
Yeah, because that was his favorite player. Like when we were little, because we were the like end of that Phillies era, and I was like, if I had to have one like throwback, that'll make some people feel old, but like for us, I would pick Jimmy Rollins. He would.
Yeah.
I wish I could have watched him play in his prime.
I'll go D.
Ooh, okay. What Eagles quarterback was known as the Polish Rifle and Jaws? Jaws is his known nickname. What former Eagles quarterback was known as Jaws? He's also been like on ESPN, I'm pretty sure, as an analyst. I don't know about currently, but I think previously he was like a TV guy. That's a confident chuckle.
Okay.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Carson Wentz.
Donovan McNabb.
It was Ron Jaworski.
What?
That
He
makes
was-
sense.
Yeah,
Jaws.
Jaworski, yeah.
That makes sense.
He was their quarterback in like the early 80s.
Yeah.
He was their quarterback in the Super Bowl in 1980 when they lost.
Gotcha.
War number 7. Who picked that one?
I did.
Okay, Luke.
Let's go back to 2. I feel like 2s are gettable. They're a little tough, but they're gettable. Actually, they're all tough, but
Okay.
did you know that one? The answer to the last one?
That one? Yeah.
Of course.
I thought you didn't want me. Anyway. Letter Parker.
C.
Spell Dikembe Mutombo Muplando Mukamba Jakis Wamatobo.
Dude, different letter. Different letter.
I'm reading the card. Hold on. I'm reading the card. You can. This is what the question says. Spell Dikembe Mutombo Muplando Mukamba Jean Jakis Watamoto. Just kidding. Where did he go to college?
Oh my gosh.
I don't even know.
Oh, Dikembe Mutombo. Where did he go to college?
You know it. Like, you know of the college.
Well, I kind of assumed that much.
It's not like a random. It's a basketball college.
Okay, I might get this. I hope I get this, honestly.
Okay.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Houston, Georgetown.
Oh, you went to Georgetown?
It was a while ago. Georgetown was like
Dang,
place
why
to
was
be.
it? Oh, I was thinking Houston.
You were thinking Hakeem?
Ah, I was thinking Hakeem.
Mhm.
I thought he played with Hakeem in Houston.
No.
Dang, you went to Georgetown. Shoot.
Yeah.
That was gettable. Let's do it too. I should have got that one. I didn't know where it came in the company.
Luke.
I thought we had to spell that.
Letter to B. What team did former Eagles quarterback Randall Cunningham lead to a 15-1 record in 1998? I'll help you guys out. It's an NFC team. Just to.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Vikings. Tennessee's not.
That's an AFC team.
Oh wait, let me.
No.
Wait, let me just get a new answer. Washington.
Okay. Luke, you rolled your eyes at this question, but you got it right.
What?
Minnesota Vikings. 1998 was the rookie Randy Moss year.
Yeah.
It was a 2-pointer. Rookie Randy Moss and other former Eagle Chris Carter and Randall Cunningham
Well,
just throwing bombs to
I
them.
rolled my eyes because I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna get this." Then I thought about it, and I do vaguely remember like seeing pictures of him in the Vikings jersey.
There you go.
Dang.
Luke's
Also,
halfway home.
A lot of Sporkle helps with that too.
Yeah, there you go. I didn't think about that. Yeah. Parker wants to come back.
I need to come
He's
back.
taking
He
a
wants me
risk.
to take a big lead.
Luke,
I need
What
What
are
is
his answers? By the way?
what letter do you want? Cool, thank you. Good save.
D.
Okay. Parker, I'm sorry. Whose 3-run home run was the decisive blow in the Phillies' Game 1 win over Kansas City in the 1980 World Series?
What?
Parker took a big risk here, and I don't think Parker. I don't know if Luke. We'll see. Luke is more likely to get it than Parker, I would say. But
Okay.
all right, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, wait. Can I change my answer?
Technically, they've not been revealed yet. A late
But
switch
do
by
I want
Luke.
to change my answer?
Does it pay off? Oh boy.
If I switched it from the right answer, I'm gonna be mad.
All right. 3, 2, go.
Parker says Mike Schmidt. Luke says Pete Rose. Both wrong. It was Bake McBride,
Oh.
outfielder. Parker, there's one on here that you'll get. You have to pick the right letter.
B.
In 2016, what Cardinal Doherty and Villanova point guard started for the Eastern Conference in the NBA All-Star game and won gold at the Summer Olympics in Rio de Janeiro? Cardinal Doherty and Villanova point guard started for the Eastern Conference in the NBA All-Star game
Continue with the rest of the question.
and won gold in the Summer Olympics in Rio de Janeiro.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna get this.
Parker needs this. This is 3 points.
Oh, this would tie
This
me
would
up.
tie
This
it for
would tie me
him.
up.
I can't believe
All right.
he picked the one letter he needed to.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Give me a minute here. I have to think this through.
He can't mess this up. The game show music gets increasingly suspenseful.
All right. I'm trying to think of older buildings. Can I look up the roster?
No!
Wait, why can't I remember older Villanova guys?
I have my answer.
He's a point guard who started for the Eastern Conference in the All-Star game and was on the Olympic team.
I have my answer.
The Olympic team, I feel like, narrows it down.
Right.
No, I actually don't like my answer.
This is good podcast.
Wait, why can't
I don't like that answer.
Oh no.
I can't remember.
We need to
Parker's
get a shot
struggling.
clock going here.
Parker's struggling. I'm gonna do 30 seconds in my head. I won't count out loud to mess with you guys, but oh boy. Dude, this is a different Parker. Like when we do like physical competition, like sports, like athletics, I've never seen Parker get phased. But
have my
he's
answer.
kind of shook right now, I think.
I'm mentally, I gotta pick up my game.
Man,
How's that clock going?
it's at 12.
No, I don't remember. I don't have.
You gotta
an
write
answer.
something.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. He just Parker, what did you put?
Damian?
Brunson.
Fair play.
It was Kyle Lowry.
I didn't know he played for Nova.
I think just
Are you
like
serious?
one or two, because they had two colleges on here.
What?
But yeah,
I didn't know that.
Kyle Lowry.
I had-
He's from Philly,
There's no way I would have gotten that.
or is Cardinal Doherty his high school?
Probably.
He
his
must.
high
He
school.
probably it was like Philly. And then,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Dang.
wouldn't have gotten that.
Wow.
That was too hard for me. That was.
Okay.
That was back when I didn't watch
Mm.
college basketball that much when I was only 10.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Parker, you're in trouble. This could be 2 points for Luke.
Oh, no.
Who was hired as the manager of the Phillies in 2019? 10 years after he beat them in the World Series as manager of the Yankees. Oh yeah, Luke's got it. So I think you know previous Phillies managers.
I
Parker,
think
you
I'm
don't
right
know
here.
previous Phillies managers?
I know
Okay.
one. I
Okay.
know one.
All right.
I could be wrong, but I think I'm right.
3, 2, 1.
Urban Meyer.
What?
Luke, you
Did I blew it?
Oh no!
It was the other guy. I can't remember his name.
It was Joe Girardi.
Joe Girardi! I should have gotten that.
Because the manager of the Yankees.
Yeah.
Oh, Parker's still alive.
Yeah, he got fired.
Oh,
Fired
man.
Joe. We were at the first game where Rob Thompson replaced Joe. That's
Yeah.
right. Gabe Kapler was right before
I
Joe.
forgot about that. We were at the first game. I don't know if
Gabe
we ever
Kapler
said
was
that
right
on the
before
podcast.
Joe, right?
Yeah, it was
Don't
Joe
know.
and then Gabe. Or
No,
Gabe
it
and
was
then
Joe
and then Rob. Yeah, I forgot.
Joe and Rob.
We haven't told that story on the podcast, I don't think. Maybe we did like when it happened.
Yeah.
But Luke and I were at the first
Parker.
game of the Rob Thompson era and the Phillies
I was
won.
also there.
Oh, I thought that was the game we were at with my grandpa. All
No.
three of us.
Yeah.
There we go. We were
I
all
don't think it was the game we were
at the beginning of
No,
the
I was there.
Yeah,
I
you
was
were at that one.
We were all at the beginning of the Rob Thompson era. And Bryson Stott hit his first career home
And
run.
Parker called it.
He did.
I did call it.
This is a one-pointer, Luke. But they're actually kind of tough for what. You know, we're gonna pick another one-pointer. I want you guys to get points.
Let's see.
What suspended player was replaced in the starting lineup by wide receiver Reggie Brown during the 2005 season? Eagles wide receiver in 2005 that got suspended. Don't get distracted by Reggie Brown. The Eagles wide receiver is suspended in 2005.
I think I have
I
it.
think Parker seems confident.
I feel good
Very
about it.
confident.
I hope that the people listening right now know if you're new and you came expecting like hardcore Philly sports, like deep knowledge of history, it's not. Yeah, not the main strength of the podcast.
Alright, I have an answer.
We
I
know
don't think
about the
it's-
current stuff.
I don't think it's right, but I have
I
an
know
answer.
about some history. All right, 3, 2, 1. T.O. Ocho
Ocho
Cinco. The less confident guy gets it.
What?
It was T.O.
No.
It was T.O.
Dang it.
Terrell Owens. Luke gets another
I
point.
thought it was Ocho Cinco.
I don't think he ever played for the
Yeah,
Eagles.
I don't think he did.
What?
No.
No,
Are you
he
thinking
did.
You
of
must be
Terrell
thinking
Owens?
of-
I think
yeah.
you're thinking of Terrell Owens.
Yeah, you must be.
I probably am.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Wow. I think it's Luke picking now.
We'll go with. I mean, a 4 would get me the win.
But a 4 would also tie us up.
True.
The only one I got was the arm sling one. That's
Oh
it.
yeah, and that was a 2-point. Oh, he did it, Parker. What letter?
I'd rather either be a win or a close
Hey.
game, or
Hey.
neither.
Okay. You both know this. Who did the Eagles trade to Washington in 2010 for a pick they eventually used on safety Nate Allen? The main focus is who did the Eagles trade to Washington in 2010 for a draft pick? I randomly have a Nate Allen like signed, like it's like a picture like I don't know, like 9x16 signed.
You were
Nate
waving
Allen
that card around with the answers holding
That-
it up, Owen.
my uncle Andre got for me for Christmas one year. And Nate Allen ended up being a very random Eagle in history. How confident are you, Luke?
7 out of 10.
Oh
Okay.
boy, Parker, this might be it.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Nate or Jimmy?
I'm gonna make that up.
It is Donovan McNabb.
Aw.
There's 2 B's, but I'll still give you the point. Luke gets a 4 to finish it out.
Dang it.
How is that a 4 that they... I don't know. But yeah, they traded Donovan McNabb to the Washington Redskins after a good run with the team, and then Donovan McNabb was shipped out. So that was Philly trivia. A lot of tougher questions than I expected. Maybe next time we'll do like 1s and 2s, and we'll make them double. It'll be like 2s and 4s.
But the 4 was the easiest one.
But yeah, I don't know.
I'm not very good at Philly
Interesting.
trivia. I did get the arm sleeve one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm mad I didn't get the Jimmy Rollins
You guys,
one.
you also got stuck with a lot of older ones. Like there are current ones on there, like Jalen Hurts. There was one on a card that you didn't pick the letter. It was like about the 2022 World Series, but instead you guys were picking the 1980 World Series. So, yeah, luck of the draw or unluck of the draw. So, yeah, comment if you enjoyed that. Also, comment if you were outraged listening to it and thought that that you knew a lot of the answers. So, yeah, let us know if we should play that again, or if that just like really irritated you. I think that we should have on like are like older, like my grandpa, your dad, your grandpa, like older people, and I bet they could throw down on
It probably would be pretty good
the
at
old
that.
trivia. So that'd be a fun game to do.
Yeah.
Now Luke's showing off his flipping skills, like it's a pan. He's flipping marker in the pan. So those were our 2 games for the day. We've got Sixers off-season stuff to talk about.
We do.
I did a quick video the day that Paul George got signed, just to like have it out there because that was such big news. But Parker's our resident basketball guy, so Parker, I just want to kind of give you the floor here to talk. You can talk about Jared McCain as well, the Sixers draft. But mostly, we would like to hear your thoughts on Eric Gordon and especially Paul George and the Sixers offseason, how they go from here.
Yeah. So, I mean, we'll start with the big news. We'll start with Paul George. It was a play that needed to be made. And what I mean by that is you have Embiid, who's aging, and he never seems to be healthy. And that's just going to keep getting worse and worse as each year goes on, right? He's going to continue to get older and older until at some point he's not going to be quite the same as he is, right? He's still dominant right now. And you could tell last year by his off-on splits that he literally changes the entire Sixers team. So he's really, really good. And you just signed Tyrese Maxey to basically a max contract. So he's going to be upcoming into his prime. So you have these 2 guys, one that's getting older and the other one that's still really healthy and is a young, good player in Tyrese Maxey, that aren't going to be able to win without another piece. Like, they're not going to be able to win the championship. You need more than just them. And so what do? You add Paul George, who has ankle injuries in the past, but is also like a really good player and is like a sub All-Star level player. Like, he's right around there.
A top 30 guy.
He's a top 30 guy. So now you have 3 guys that are, top 30 players, I would say. So that puts you up there. You have one guy who's like an MVP caliber player. That is a roster that can win you the championship. Like, that has potential if everybody stays healthy to win you the championship.
Big if.
Right. And so if they would have done nothing, it would have just basically been a wasted year where they probably lose in the first round. You know what I mean? But now that they have Paul George, they might be able to do something. So it gives them a chance, and they need a chance. And they're like, Embiid is their big piece, right? So he's their centerpiece, and they need to maximize his Embiid, like his good years. So hopefully they stay healthy. I liked what Owen said. He said Paul George can kind of hopefully level them out when Embiid isn't playing, so they're not like awful, and he can like rest a little bit during the regular season. Hopefully he stays healthy. Hopefully Paul George stays healthy and Tyrese Maxey. I think they're going to play really well with each other because you have Tyrese, who's a point guard, then you have Paul George, who's like a small forward, and then you have Embiid, who's a center. So like they all balance each other out pretty good.
And you can fit the other 2 guys in with them, whoever they rotate as the 2.
And so
easily.
then you're going to have Kelly Oubre, who is they locked into $8 million a year, which is a great deal for Kelly Oubre, and he's going to like be a really good power forward, like a very high quality like starter. And then all you need is that one other piece, whether that's Eric Gordon or Jared McCain. Like, they're going to be a really good team. And I think that Jared McCain's going to be, talking about him, like he's going to be a great contributor coming off the bench at the beginning. But he plays hard. His defense, he plays really hard, even though he's undersized. And I think he's going to be a great addition to the team. I think his shooting's going to improve. I think he's just going to keep getting better and better.
Do you worry about him and Maxey together on the floor being too small?
I don't really, because you have Embiid back there in the center. Yeah, as a hammer. Without Embiid, I do worry. Yeah, if Embiid's not playing. But I feel good about that because especially Jared McCain, he digs in. He digs in on defense, and he'll expend a lot of energy. Like, he'll be a 3-and-D type of guy, but like an undersized 3-and-D.
Okay, I like that.
But his defense is like, he'll be pretty good. Like, it won't be anything crazy, but he'll be able to keep whoever it is in front of him, which I think will go a long way. So he'll get low. He'll disrupt some shots. If he gets switched on to like a 6'6", small forward,
Jason Tatum,
he's done. Really, he's cooked. But hopefully that doesn't happen a whole lot. Like, ideally, he'll fight over screens and stuff like that. So I'm not too worried. Eric Gordon, he has history with Daryl Morey. I like the Aaron Gordon signing. I think he's a veteran. I don't think he's going to be anything too special, but he'll fill out the roster pretty nicely.
Solid.
Provide good minutes. I don't know what he'll look like come postseason. Hopefully, Jared McCain steps up by that point. So, and then they could also make some moves before the trade deadline.
My last question: is there somebody you would like, one specific guy you would like to see them target in free agency or go after in a trade?
Yeah, that's
because Daryl Morey loves making trade. Like he could go into the season with the roster like not as good, but with a bunch of picks and like try to make a deal.
He could. There's not anybody that's coming to mind necessarily.
Okay. Is there a type of player that you would like to see them add to fit with Oubre, Paul George, Embiid, and Maxey?
They have shooting now, which is one thing that we haven't been able to say for a long time. Almost everybody on their team can shoot. Paul George obviously can shoot. Kelly Oubre is decent. Embiid obviously is pretty good as a center. And then Jared McCain's going to be able to shoot, and Maxey can shoot. So, like, getting rid of Tobias Harris is going to open them up. Like, it's going to be pretty wild. Like,
I was shocked the difference. Tobias Harris was 37% on catch and shoot. Paul George was like 44%. Huge difference.
Insane. It's going to open them up like crazy. Anybody to target necessarily, I am not sure really. Okay. I'm not sure who would be available. Like, is there any guys that are like, I feel like everybody's locked in. Yeah,
it feels like they need like one more like good piece in their starting lineup.
Right, like a good rotational player like a Bruce Brown or something.
Yeah, someone who's like him, Eric Gordon, Jared McCain, like can kind of fill together.
Right.
That fifth
spot. A Bruce Brown or someone like that would be nice. Bruce Brown's locked in now, but someone like that would be ideal for sure.
Gotcha. Say it every year. I'm excited for the Sixers season. Last year was the least excited I've been.
And they still did decent. They did pretty well.
So, like, because Tyrese Maxey was just amazing.
He was way better than we thought he was going to be.
So, I hate to get my hopes up, but I'm excited this year.
It's gonna
cautiously excited, but excited.
It's gonna be a good season.
It's gonna be a fun team to watch. I think
the Celtics,
as long as
the Celtics are running it back with their exact same team,
and it's a good team.
And they just killed everybody. So like, how do you beat the Celtics?
Yeah.
Like, can this team beat the Celtics? I still don't know.
Yeah. It'll probably in a series. We don't have to get too ahead of ourselves, but like. They technically don't have anyone who can really match up with Embiid. Like, it's Porzingis and Horford, but, like, when Embiid's on, they can't match up with him. So, just stay healthy, Joel, and there's going to be a game where it comes down to that, probably, if they get there even. So, yeah, we should try to go to a Sixers game this year. That'd be fun.
Oh, I agree. We definitely
They're not, like, crazy expensive. I always forget that they're not actually, like, in my head, they're more expensive than... They are.
No,
so
they're not.
We should try to do that sometime.
And you get to actually...
They'll be a fun team to watch.
Yeah, you get to be close. Like,
yeah.
Football, everything is so, like, far away. Even if you're close, you're still far. You know what I mean? Basketball, it's like... I mean, you can literally sit courtside. But, like...
that was kind of a...
10 rows back in basketball and 10 rows back in football, completely different.
Oh, yeah. No, I think I like, cheat code a little bit with football. It's like, being in the same division as Commanders, we get 2 games against them a year. We play at Washington every year, guaranteed. Those are the tickets to buy. Because I got tickets for an Eagles-Commanders game in Washington this year. Tickets were half the price of the Eagles Stadium and twice as close.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like,
and you get to basically see a free win.
Yeah, that's true. You know it's going to be a win.
Love that it's the Commanders that are the closest.
But
no, that's sick.
So that's the way to do it for cheaper Eagles tickets.
Yeah, I saw Embiid's 50 bomb in the playoffs.
Nice.
This past year. It's a pretty good game to go to.
Amazing.
That was fun.
Speaking of bombs, Alec Boehm's in the home run derby.
Yeah.
Very excited to see that. Luke was very concerned.
I was.
Luke the nuke.
Yep.
We were saying before that you bought those Alec Boehm cards like a while ago during COVID maybe. Now we were like, when he's an all-star starter, you should sell it. Now he's also in the home run derby. This feels like peak time.
I feel like I need
to sell those Alec Boehm cards. Yeah. And if he wins, maybe you wait till after to see if he wins.
Yeah,
but then if
it'd be a little risky. Yeah, maybe
even if he loses, I don't know though. Like,
still the recognition from being in the home run. Yeah. I don't know what the strategy is there, but. Yeah, the Phillies.
Who's he going up? If he's going up against someone like Aaron Judge, he doesn't even like stand a chance to win.
Yeah,
I love Alec Boehm, but he's not going to beat someone like Aaron Judge.
He's a big guy. Alec Boehm's like 6'5".
I know he's
a little more
big guy,
slender,
he's a strong guy.
little more
But
slender.
Aaron Judge.
Yeah, the Aaron Judge, if he's in the home run derby, will probably dominate. But
Probably, yeah.
It's fun seeing like guys on your team.
Oh
in
yeah,
the,
for sure.
in the home run derby. You have someone to like specifically root for.
Yeah.
When Rhys Hoskins was in the home run derby in 2018,
yeah.
that was so fun.
That was fun.
After that, after I watched, like literally after we watched it, after Rhys got eliminated in the finals, I went on Amazon and got these Rhys Hoskins socks that I had seen. They were in my cart. I was like, I'm gonna get them if he makes it to the championship of the home run derby. And so I still have them. They're just like they're like long red socks with Rhys Hoskins on them.
That's so fun.
I don't know if I'll get Alec Boehm socks, but that was just a thing that happened.
Yeah.
How many All-Stars do you think the Phillies will end up getting?
Well,
Because they dominated the
have
infield.
Bryce.
Mhm.
Boom. I think
Bryce,
Turner should get one.
he is. Bryce
yeah.
Bowman Turner are the
They're
start.
locked,
They're
right?
starting in the
Okay.
infield.
I think Stott should have gotten one. I'm sad that he didn't.
He could still
He could.
get
I don't think
a
he
bid,
will.
but yeah, not likely.
Um,
And then Marsh and Castellanos were like 5th and 6th in outfield, so like they could still get bids, but
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't think either of them will get one.
Okay, so
I really
we're at
think
3.
we're just locked. I think we're locked at 3. I think
And
JT
then-
should get one.
pitchers also. JT could probably get the second,
Yeah.
Catching
I think
spot.
I think he'll get the second.
so that's
catching
4, and then pitchers.
spot. I think Wheeler, Ranger should. I think Sanchez should too.
Mhm.
I don't know if he will, but I think
His
he
ERA
should.
is sub 3.
I know he should. He deserves.
He struggled
to have
against the
one.
Cubs in his last start, but
He should
I
get
would
one.
say Sanchez.
I think those 3.
That puts us at 7, which is pretty good.
I think we'll have 7.
Okay, if we get a reliever in there, like if Hoffman has like a
Yeah, he's been doing
1.5
pretty
ERA,
good. Yeah.
if they get Hoffman, then they get to 8, which is the record. Like it ties the record. The
Right.
Braves got 8 last year, which
Oh.
it's like a multiple way tie. But getting to 8 would be crazy.
So we should get to 9, is what you're saying.
That would be awesome. I don't know. Since Marsh and Casti, neither of them got in the outfield, I think that'll make it tougher.
Yeah.
But yeah, getting to 8 would be.
I mean, Schwartz is
So
going up
cool.
against Otani in the DH spot, which is
Yeah.
not even a fair fight.
Yeah, and I don't know if there's a backup. Like, yeah, Otani got the starting DH.
Yeah.
I don't know if Schwartz will get in the backup. The fan voting was the biggest, like, way for us to get players in because Philly fans did a great job voting this year. The writers probably won't be
Probably
as
not.
high on Phillies players as the fans were.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's so fun. Just because like we came up in the era of like our young Phillies fan years, we always had like one player in the All-Star game.
Yeah.
It was like just like Dominic Brown. I remember Odubel Herrera, the reliever who threw sidearm, Pat. I forget.
Riley?
No.
Connaughton?
No. But yeah, like it was just like one like decent player the Phillies had
Yeah.
was in the All-Star game. And even in the past like recent years, like they always got off to slow starts, so guys didn't get in.
Yep.
And now it's like, oh, we're one of those teams that is
Yeah.
gonna load up with All-Stars, and it's really cool
It is, yeah.
to see. So and it's in Texas. That'll be a fun
Yeah.
spot. And yeah, 3 starters is awesome. I don't know when the All-Star game is,
I don't either.
but I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah, a lot
So-
of Phillies this year.
Yeah. So that's the news. We're going to start ending with that instead of starting with it. We started with the draft this time. Going to make that a thing. So if you want the news, stay till the end. Anything else that you guys have
I
for
don't
this
think
week?
so. My
Trey
team,
Turner
though,
hits
my
bombs.
draft team,
Trey Turner is amazing.
vote for my draft team.
Vote for Trey Turner.
Yep, he's also
president.
he's also on my draft team as well.
Mm.
Although if Trey Turner's president, then he can't play baseball.
Says who?
I mean, I guess he could.
I think he'd fit it in
What
his
is the
schedule.
Wait, is he
Nobody's
running?
gonna-
Is he running?
I don't know, but he'd probably be better than any other option.
Well, I'll vote for him. Is he what class is he like?
I have no idea.
Is he a
Third party for sure.
independent or a liberal?
Probably.
He is a home run hitter.
Libertarian.
Federalist.
He's running
He's
on
a
the
home run
the
hitter.
home run party.
yeah, I'm voting for the HRP.
HRP.
I think, we'll end on this. I had a thought. It'd be so funny. So, like, MLB teams run, like, voting campaigns for their players, right? And they're like, vote for our guys, basically. And they show, like, their guys' highlights. That's not how you actually do political campaigns. What teams should be doing is taking the other guys and showing lowlights of them in black and white and having like an like scary sounding voice being like, I don't know, say
Do you really want Acuna Jr. running your All-Star team? I don't think
it's
so.
like a clip of him dropping
Bryce
a ball.
Harper.
Yeah. I think that's how we should be doing the All-Star campaigns.
That's a great idea.
That is so
Missed
fun.
opportunity.
Hey, you should create that. You should create.
I should have done. Yeah,
Next year.
Now they've been selected. We'll save this for next year, and yeah, we'll make that happen. Do it with a bunch of like Braves players or like Mets guy. Yeah. Francisco Lindor isn't a better shortstop than Trey Turner. You have
Side
like,
effects include.
you have like some type of losing baseball game. You have like the quotes popping up at the bottom, like fading in and out about I don't know, whatever some random person on Twitter said about Francisco Lindor.
Yep.
So
I love that.
So next year we'll make that happen. So yeah, this was.
burning eye syndrome.
I think you're thinking of
You're thinking of like
the commercials
commercials
for
like,
stuff that was like, if this
like-
happened to you,
Yeah.
you may be eligible to be paid money, like you can sue basically.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or
If you watched Ronald Acuna Jr., you may be liable to compensation.
compensation. That's yeah. Or the commercials where it's like medicine and side
Yeah.
effects may include. That
Not
there's a
political
lot of options for the commercials. So yeah, this was episode. This is one of the rare times since we started the All Philly All the Time. I've
Episode
been
4 of
off.
5 maybe because of last week.
I think last week was 5.
Oh.
It was 4. It was 4, sorry. Which I think would make this week 5.
5.
You guys not being here, I got thrown off. So I think this is 5. It might not be. Thank you guys for watching. There's a lot of things to comment for this episode. So
Comment all of them.
a lot of comments on this. As always, like, subscribe, follow us on all the social platforms. Apple Podcasts, the logo finally updated. That was the last
Let's
one.
go.
So we are officially All Philly All the Time everywhere. The name updated, but not the picture. Anyway, so everything everywhere is all good now. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, listening, and we'll see you next week.
Adios.
Signing off. Sayonara.